A woman is recovering this morning after a shooting in Lexington. WKYT's Amelia Lee is at Lexington Police Headquarters with what we know right now in today's top story at noon.
Lexington police are investigating an early morning shooting that sent a woman to the hospital. Yellow crime scene tape, police cruiser lights, and officers were on the scene early Friday morning. Police say the shooting happened just before 5 o'clock at the 200 block of South Limestone Street near VIP Smoke Shop. When they arrived, they found a woman with a gunshot wound. She was rushed to a local hospital. Police say her injuries are not life-threatening. Investigators spent about 2 hours processing the scene, collecting evidence before clearing out. But right now, police have not released any suspect information or what led up to this shooting. Detectives are continuing to look into what happened. If you have any information about this shooting, you're asked to call Lexington Police. In Lexington, Amelia Lee, WKYT.
And you can reach Lexington Police at 859-258-3600. That is their non-emergency line. You can also submit an anonymous tip to Bluegrass Crime Stoppers at 859-253-2020 or at bluegrasscrimestoppers.com.